Is anybody else having a bit of a strange sea fishing year? Seemed to me it started out in March, totally normal. Mullet showed up on time, hounds showed up on time, and the mullet thinned out and haven't come back. The hounds gone in and out as usual. We've had taupe coming in, we've had a couple of trips failed. See a few bass in the estuary, but we've had 18 trips now without a bite. Fishing all sorts of baits, lures, fished off rocky headlands, estuaries, lee beaches, surf beaches, piers, day, night, absolutely nothing at all. And we're not seeing anybody else who's down there with us catching. We've seen the odd hound come out and I think 2 or 3 dogfish in the last 2 months, and that's about it. So is anybody else seeing anything like this? Because one really odd thing is you can put any bait out you want now, and you can leave it out for 2 hours if you want. It's still going to be the same as when you put it on the hook. It's not shredded, it's not eaten, it's not bitten. So where are the crabs? Where are the prawns, the shrimps, the cuttlefish, the squid, the little tiny bass, the little tiny anythings at all, the hermit crabs and all the rest of it? All the things that would normally shred your bait to bits all seem to be missing, and no matter where we go we're just getting no fish. I mean, 18 trips is a bit ridiculous. I mean, between my friends and myself, we've probably got about 160 years worth of fishing experience. We're all old codgers. Well, we just don't normally fail like this on a constant, regular outing after outing. You know, we were over Mumbles this morning at 4:30, perfect conditions. We spun, we bait fished, we float fished, we ledgered. I think we saw one bass about 6 inches long came in and had a look at one of the lures, and that was it. The conditions are perfect. The tide is running out hard between the islands. When we got there, there were 3 or 4 other boys fishing at the base of the pier, which is a good spot, spinning away. They didn't appear to have had anything, and we fished on until about 1.5 hours, 2 hours after the top tide. Current was flooding out. It was lovely. But wasp, apart from being lovely conditions, 0 fish, 0 activity. We did see some small fry right in the edge, but we didn't see anything chasing it. So has anybody got any thoughts on this? Because what could it be? Has there been so many hounds that they've eaten all the crabs and shrimps and prawns, and now the bottom of the food chain has dropped out? Have the beaches been trawled? Because we've seen that happen, but normally when that's happened in the dark, the beach will be littered with small dead fish in the morning, because they chuck their bycatch, as we all know, and it'll all be washed up, and we haven't seen anything like that. So it's a bit of a mystery. We're also not seeing the usual crap that comes from fishing of any sort, which dead dogfish and things like that, washed up. Not seeing any of it. We're just come to the point now where we're wondering what the hell to do, because it don't matter where you go, you only need one piece of bait, because you're not going to get a bite. And it does. We walked baits out the other day. We put them out at low water and walked back until they were 300 meters out. Both reels held 300 meters of braid, and they were out there as long as we could leave them. And then we brought them in. They were untouched. And then, what the hell? We put them back out. We've put fresh baits out. We've tried this, tried that. Crabs, prawns, mackerel. We're at a bit of a loss what to do. The last successful trip was out of the kayak. Is it just a matter of getting that extra bit of distance? I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so, because we were catching hounds and everything from the kayak 200 meters from Labrock. Didn't have any trouble. 2-minute paddle to get out there, and there they were. So if you walk a bait out 300 meters, well, that's further out, isn't it? So we don't know what to try now, what to do next. So anybody got any suggestions? Feel free to gob off in the comments, because we're a bit lost. As you can tell, I'm nowhere near the water at the moment. I'm on a farm, but this is on my mind, and I thought let's get it out and see if anybody else has got any thoughts, because the people we're talking to, they're not catching. Even the ones who are going way down west where the taupe should be thick on the ground, they're not getting what they're expecting to get. Don't know. The only thing I've noticed is high up in the estuaries, the little crabs, shrimps, baby flatfish, they're all there. You go have a little wade about in the shallows, it's full of them. So it's not pollution or anything like that. So either something's eaten them or something's scraped them up. Don't know. But it's a bit of a mystery, because this is the first year this has happened. We've not seen anything like this before. This time of year you should be catching, and you should be getting through a lot of bait in between bites, just because everything else out there wants to be fed, and they strip your baits, and we're not getting it. We're not getting the little twitchy bites of small fish. We're not getting dogfish. It's something I never thought I'd hear myself saying for Swansea Bay. Can't go and catch a dogfish. Don't know. I haven't talked to anybody who's out boat fishing, so just see whether they're doing any different. But there's plenty of boats going out past Mumble's Head this morning, so they obviously got some plan in mind. Whether they're successful, I don't know. The smaller boats that stayed inshore, they would just spent all morning zipping from here to here, back and forth. So presumably they hadn't found any fish. We didn't get to talk to them because we'd gone before they came in, so we've no idea. I mean, lovely as it is to be over Mumbles on a sunny morning like that with nobody around, it'd be nice to have some sort of fish, some sort of action of any sort. And you know, we're used to putting half a mackerel down on a rocky headland like that, pulling her up after 10 minutes. It should be a ball of crabs, and shredded in 20 minutes. You just have his nose left, and that'd be it. Not leave him out. I think I left my half mackerel out the whole time we were there, from perhaps 5:30 till 9. It was just totally untouched. It looked like it had just come out of the packet. Can't be right, surely. So it's a bit of a mystery. Don't know if anybody's got any ideas, or if you're catching fish. I don't want to know where you're catching them, I don't care. But it'd be nice to know somebody's getting something, and I don't know. We'll just continue trying to find them. I don't think there's too much point in running far and wide. There should be fish in Swansea Bay in the summer. End of story. It shouldn't be too hard to find them. Don't know. Perhaps we'll try further up in the estuaries. Did see a rather nifty video today of a guy fishing way up by the football ground on a Towie estuary, catching bass on bread, or something like that. But if those fish are there, where are the rest of them? Why aren't the fish in the sea or lower down the estuaries? I don't know. Anyway, that's my rant. I'll go away, get on with what I'm doing. You might get a clue from the top right, left-hand corner, I don't know. And get back to planning another fishing trip. See what we can catch. Anyway, tight lines to you all, and I hope you're finding them, even if we're not. And I know you're all thinking of it. We're not actually that crap. Well, some of us are, but no, we've done a lot of fishing over the years, and we're not stupid. So where the hell's going wrong? I don't know. Anyway, put a thought in the comments. Do what you like. Go for a beer, because that's what I fancy doing. I don't really want to be sat here being eaten by flies, but here we are. Ta-ta for now.